Bryon Scott is the latest NBA personality to give his 2 cents on a potential showdown between the '96 Bulls and the '18 Warriors. The 2018 Golden State Warriors and 1996 Chicago Bulls. It's the age-old question in the NBA: who would win a playoff series between the 1995 to 1996 Chicago Bulls and the 2017 to 2018 Golden State Warriors? It seems as though every NBA personality past and present has discussed and dissected the potential all-time matchup at some point, and the latest to do so is former head coach and Los Angeles Lakers guard Bryon Scott. The origins stem from the 72-10 Bulls and Warriors, with superstar forward Kevin Durant being widely considered the 2 greatest teams ever assembled in league history. Scroll to continue. It's hard to argue that fact, considering the Bulls put together arguably the most impressive three-peat of all time, and the Warriors adding Durant to a championship foundation gave them the greatest individual collection of star power on a single roster we have ever seen. The Bulls were of course led by the great Michael Jordan, who many consider the greatest player of all time, while the Warriors boasted Steph and Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Durant, all all-stars who were in the thick of their primes concurrently. Scott gives his 2 cents. Scott personally faced off against Jordan during his playing days, and perhaps his battles with MJ and the Bulls influenced his opinion on the potential juggernaut matchup when discussing recently on his podcast. I'd give the Warriors 2 games, but I'm going with the Bulls. I give them 2 because you look around at that Chicago Bulls team and you look at that Golden State team, and you know, this is always the question: who is going to guard Steph? Who is going to guard Klay? You do know they had 4 of the best defenders of all time in Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and Ron Harper. So they are going to guard the SHT out of them, Scott said. There's no doubt that Scott's view is understandably filtered through a subjective lens, as he hasn't considered that despite the Bulls possessing defensive stoppers, they never quite faced the level of competition, shooting, and offensive firepower the Warriors brought to the table every single night. In addition, the Warriors were elite defensively themselves, deploying a switchable lineup that suffocated the very best offensive opponents on their path to back-to-back championships in 2017 and 2018.